Shalom everyone. I thought I'd do a quick little video today. We've been asked quite a few questions lately about what books we use for our studies. So I thought I'd show some of the common books that we use, and I'm also going to give in the description below a lot of the Amazon links for some of these books. You can go there and check them out. You don't have to get them on Amazon, get them on used bookstores, or go to places like half.com where you can get them for a fraction of the cost. First of all, not a book per se, but one of the best scriptural tools of our modern computer age is what's known as eSword. I talk about it quite a bit. This is a free downloadable software edition to your computer. You can simply go to www.e-sword.net. You can get this. I'll put the link below. You can get many other Bibles and concordances to add onto this. A lot of them are free. Some you have to pay a couple dollars for. But it's a wonderful tool, especially with the Strong's number. You can go into King James Plus. I've showed some of the slides in these videos. You can see the little numbers next to it that are the Strong's numbers. So whenever I'm doing a video and I say, okay, we're talking about this word, it's the Hebrew H1234, which means this, you can go into your eSword and you can look up that Strong's number, and it will give you every single time that word is used in the Bible. And it's just a wonderful tool. So that's something I would suggest to everybody to get. To be honest, I use my Bible in eSword and I read that on the computer 99% of the time over reading my regular hardback scriptures. Even though I love my hardback scriptures, I'm right there on the computer. There's places in eSword where you can make notes. Plus you can copy the text and paste it into a WordPad or other related type of document for doing studies. That's how I assemble a lot of the scripts for these videos. It's wonderful. Okay, one of the other obvious books is the Scriptures. This is our favorite Bible, so I'm talking about. I don't use this often, but I have this for eSword. This is a great Bible. It's also known as the ISR because it's put out for the Institute for Scriptural Research. It's a wonderful Bible. It has the names for the Messiah and the Creator in Hebrew. So for the Creator, whether you use Yahweh, Yahuwah, or Jehovah, however you want to say it, it's in Hebrew. You can interpret it however you see fit. It's a wonderful book. It also has certain words like wherever Torah was translated into law, they translated it back into Torah. It's just a wonderful Bible. Okay, next book I want to talk about, which is real important for Hebrew studies, is the Comprehensive Etymological Dictionary of the Hebrew Language by Ernest Klein. This is an aftermarket book. I'm going to put this other graphic up on the screen. It's also known as the Red Book. And when we got this book, we couldn't afford the Red Book. They come down a lot cheaper in price now. This is an aftermarket book, and the binding's not very good, but it was better than not having anything at the time because this is a wonderful reference on the Hebrew language. Next one I want to talk about, most people know about it, talk about it all the time, is the Strong's Concordance. If you don't have eSword, you can use this, and this print is so small that, I don't know, it's a wonderful book, but I would need like a microscope with my eyes to look at something like this. Wonderful book. Get this book if you don't have eSword. Most people already know about Strong's Concordance, but for those who don't know, you might want to Google it. Another book that's wonderful is, this is a lexicon. This is called the Brown-Driver-Briggs. It's a wonderful book. It's just all about word studies, and it's got the Strong's numbers in there too, and it's got the Hebrew, and it's got the Greek. Wonderful book. And then there's another lexicon too. This is also known as Green's, or the Jaypee Green. It's a concise lexicon to the biblical languages. Same thing. This has got the Strong's number. It's got the Hebrew word. It's got the Greek words, and it tells you what it means, and it's a little bit different than Strong, so it's really good for a different point of view. So this is a wonderful book you can get. All the links are going to be in the description. The last one is Jones Dictionary of Old Testament Proper Names. This book is fun to just read and just see what all the different names in Scripture mean. When they change some of the names, you don't realize some of the meanings behind the names. Like they talk about the city Capernaum, okay? That's really Kafir Nahum, which means city of the comforter. A lot of things like that. This is a great book that goes into the meanings of the different names, and it's fascinating. So that's about all I have for the short little video. I just wanted to put a few things together and show people what different sources that we use. And those are some of our most used books. There's a lot of other books out there that we read, like the Pentateuch or other ancient writers such as Philo or Eusebius or Josephus and stuff like that. But I didn't want to include those in this video because these are just the most common ones that we use to study with. So anyway, thanks for watching everybody, and have a great day.